Careful with that pickup reel.
Yeah, I see the jam.
Need a hand pulling it?
Got it. Here.
Good. Let's check the tines.
The morning the laughter stopped came in the same room where it had started, about 40 minutes later, on a wet Saturday in late October, in Sheridan County, Nebraska. The men in canvas coats had nudged each other when she walked past the auction ring. A 15-year-old girl in a too-big Carhartt jacket and boots, held together with electrical tape, isn't unusual at a livestock sale, but a 15-year-old girl carrying a clipboard and a tape measure is. She didn't seem to notice the smiles. She was already crouched near the rail, watching a thin Hereford bull they'd brought through too early. If you've ever been the one people glance past, the one whose questions get answered without eye contact, this story is for you. Sometimes the quiet ones in the back of the room aren't lost. They're listening. Her name was Wren Talichet, and she had been sleeping in the cab of her late grandfather's 1994 Ford F-250 for 9 weeks. The truck was parked behind a Catholic church in Gordon, where the deacon let her use the bathroom and fill water jugs as long as she was gone before the 7:30 Mass. Her father had gone east looking for pipeline work in February and stopped answering calls in March. Her mother had died when she was 11. The grandfather who raised her after that, a man named Emmett Talichet, had run a 400-head cow-calf operation outside Hay Springs until the bank took it in 2021. He died that fall. Wren kept his clipboard, his stockman's notebook, and his habit of arriving at sales 2 hours early. The Cherry County Livestock Exchange smelled the way it always did in late October. Damp pine shavings, diesel exhaust from the trucks idling in the lot, the sour-sweet rot of silage drifting from a feed pile across the road. The arena floor was packed dirt, swept that morning, but already darkening with track-in mud from the overnight drizzle. Sale days drew the same crowd of about 90 men and a dozen women, ranchers from across the sandhills, and a handful of order buyers from Valentine and Alliance. They knew each other's trucks. They didn't know Wren. She'd come for the equipment lots that ran before the cattle. The catalog listed 43 items, mostly the usual: round bale feeders, used squeeze chutes, 3-point implements, a couple of grain augers. Lot 27 was what had brought her. The catalog described it in 11 words. 1978, New Holland, 8, 53 round baler, sells as is, no warranty, mechanical issue. 2 ranchers near the coffee urn were already laughing about it. Glenn wants $400 for it just to haul off, one said. I told him I'd give him 2 if he delivered. It won't pick up. Pickup reels locked solid. Bearings are gone. Probably the gearbox too. Parts alone it'll run you $1,200. Scrap iron. That's all it is. Wren walked out to the back lot, where the equipment was lined along the fence. The 853 sat at the end of the row, its red paint chalked to pink, the belts sagging. She walked around it twice. Then she pulled on her grandfather's leather gloves, climbed onto the tongue, and reached down to the pickup reel. She didn't try to spin it. She placed her palm flat against the housing and closed her eyes the way Emmett had taught her, the way you listen to a cow's flank before you call the vet. Then she reached underneath, scraped a fingernail along the bottom of the pickup teeth, and brought up a curl of dark, fibrous matter. She rolled it between her fingers, sniffed it, and let it fall. She walked to the gearbox at the front of the machine, wiped a circle of grime off the inspection plug with her sleeve, and pulled a small magnet from her jacket pocket. She touched it to the plug, then to the drain bolt at the bottom of the case. Both came away clean. No metal shavings. She climbed up to the twine box,